Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. We're here with Atticus and we are on the Normandy. We have a few more members that need to touch base with us in the cabin, of all places. So let's go on up to the cabin. We're gonna call some people up here, get some dialogue on, and then we're gonna hit up the galaxy map and see what the hell is going on, because we need a path. I don't know if we're gonna do a DLC, or if we're going to do more main mission stuff, or if we're gonna do side stuff. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Let's call up Trainer.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
That's it. I have a bad feeling. She gonna whoop us? You know she's gonna whoop us. Shepard, you even know how to play chess? Sure, I have a bad feeling.
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge. Ha!
Oh, come on!
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
What about playing in bed? Wait. Yeah, I get it. That's me. What about playing in bed? I don't think Trainer's on board with us, Shepard. I hate to say it. It just ain't gonna happen for you, pal. Yeah, I get it. That's me. What about playing in bed? This way. One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-button destruction, and the other is, hold up. How about we just play in bed? I get it. That's me.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
So I'm guessing Trainer absolutely whooped our ass. And then she made fun of us and called us a Krogan. Just about like a Krogan. We could ask her to get right in bed there. See, like, Trainer would be a great romance. I wouldn't lie. I feel like Trainer and Steve have this... I don't know, they're just different. They're not like original crew members, or they're not crew members from the second game either. They're introduced new in this game. And they both seem so interesting that I would love to see their romances, because they're basically, I guess you would just say it, they're exclusive to this game. And, well, they give you a whole different outcome on relationship-wise, because I don't think in the second game and the first game you could do same-sex romances, can you? I mean, there's Liara, but Liara is different. I don't know if you can do same-sex romance in the first or second game, really, just besides Liara. And then the second game, I don't know. So, I'm intrigued for Steve and Trainer at some point one day. Who's next? Intercom?
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Damn, right to it.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Infiltrators are everywhere. They tried, but failed. They tried but failed. I want to say this. But I also want to say infiltrators are everywhere because they are everywhere. Hopefully it puts everyone on alert, not just the Citadel.
Cerberus' strength in the coup attempt was their sleeper agents. If those agents had been exposed, a lot of lives might have been saved. We need constant vigilance. C-Sec and the troops can't do this alone.
We've lost a major portion of our government, the most obvious human figure being the Counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
This interview's over. I had enough of this shit. This is a smear job if I ever heard one. You can't lose faith? No, we can't.
Leaders will rise.
Definitely.
You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I'm okay with that. Oh, no. Let's keep it professional. Oh, no. Fuck. Relationships are just on the table. All over the table. You throw the things off the table, and there you go. I'm okay with that. Let's keep this professional.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Oh, did you think? I mean, why wouldn't we think? You said you're gonna follow us home in a seductive voice. I know sometimes us guys think things and maybe it might not be true. But we were all thinking the same thing right there. Yeah, guy, girl, I don't think it matters. I think the way she said it, it seemed like it was the real deal. I can imagine it's probably hard to resist Shepard's irresistible charm. Who's that? Who else is? James, I think?
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What'd you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
Thought about it was no-brainer? I think it would be a no-brainer, honestly. N7's the best of the best in the Alliance. Fully no-brainer.
I'm a soldier, Vega. And I wanted to be the best damn soldier I could be. It doesn't get better than N7.
So I hear.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
In Paragon Lost, I thought that he was going to the N7 program. At the end, they basically promoted him and they gave him N7 accommodations. As in, they're pushing him to do N7 training. I didn't really think about it at the time, but I kind of thought he was already N7, I guess. Did he not go through with it? Or is this almost exactly around the same time Aragon Lost happened, just a little bit of time before this? But the way it ended, it seemed like he was going already into the program, basically. What exactly happened?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
Soldiers are expendable. I still think you did the right thing. I really do think you did. It was a tough choice. It was a really tough choice. He saved the data over saving all the colonists and even his chain of command, basically.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
That's up to you. Hell yeah, I think you should. Definitely. I think you deserve it. You definitely deserve it, James. Fully.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks. Shepard, I've only... Oh, we got Carnage! Hell yes! That might be something interesting to use. Shepard, I only seen you use this bed once, really. Did Shepard and Liara use this bed in the first one? Well, they might have used it in the second one. But the last time I really seen Shepard lay in his bed was with Kelly when she was all types of grinding up on us in that outfit. Anyways, does anybody else want to come on up? Private terminal use. Who else is coming up? Oh, nobody. Okay, well, let's do something. Oh! Let's see what the galaxy has in store for us. I can imagine a lot of planets to scan. A lot.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Really?
Commander?
Admiral Anderson, huh? Let's go talk to him.
Commander.
Hey, ladies. We're gonna go talk to Anderson. Well, we have the war assets in here, since we're by it. We might as well read some. I know we're gonna have a good deal of planets to read too. But I don't really know what path we should take. I'm thinking... because I want to see what's going on with the Quarian Geth War. But we also have some side missions out there. We have something that Trainer gave us and something that Liara gave us, and we probably have a shit ton of stuff to scan. I don't think anything is timed right now. It doesn't seem timed. So maybe possibly do a main mission again? And then jump onto the whole DLC gig?
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
It'll take more than that. That's good to hear. Well, I'm happy that we're inspiring people, Anderson, all the way out here in space.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Quarians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Fish in a barrel, London? What the hell is going on in London that the Reapers arrive in huge numbers like that?
More Reapers in one place just makes them easier to kill.
Leave it to you to make a full-scale Reaper invasion sound like a good thing.
I just want to end them. Forever.
You and me both. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Take it easy, sir. Damn it. Anderson, I'm sorry that you're still doing that. Seems like he was having a hard time of it right now. Just need the event to Shepard. Let him know. Let him know things. That's so cool, man. So awesome to just sit back and kick back and just listen to Anderson talk. Chances of success are poor still, because we're barely above minimum. Let's look at the Alliance. What we got in the Alliance here? Alliance 5th Fleet. We definitely read that one. But what updated on this? Power grids. Entrepreneurs. Commander Shepard's oh, right here. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about the attempted takeover of the Citadel stress internal security as a top priority. Alliance fleets have since increased these security measures. Ooh. Awesome. And that's the same old, same old. Alliance is done. Ex-Cerberus, and this is from Kelly. Ex-Cerberus engineers. Kelly Chambers contacted several former Cerberus engineers, convincing them, as a way to make up for their mistakes, to come out of hiding and help build a crucible. Appalled at how Cerberus has turned on humanity, these Cerberus deserters have thrown themselves into their new task with a passion. Done and done. Straight, simple, and to the point. Let's go around. I shudder to see what this galaxy is going to look like. I do.
Commander.
But I am intrigued. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on here. It might not even be that much reading out there because we probably damn near done did half the planets. I want to go up and check on Joker Needy real quick. One more time before we head out. I know we checked on him last episode, but I just want to see what's going on. See if any little idle banter happens. Probably not. No?
Commander.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. Okay, time to go out and about, see what's going on. We definitely are going to pick a path on a DLC soon. Omega will be first, then the Dr. Bryson thing, and then the Shore Leave one. I'm going to do the Shore Leave one probably right before the point of no return. I'm not breaking anything up in DLCs at all. I don't usually do that. The only thing I ever would have broken up in a DLC in this as a whole would have probably been the Firewalker DLC. If I'd have known the Firewalker DLC was so side-ish type of DLC, I would have definitely spread that one out over the course of the playthrough. But DLCs in this game are probably so story-based that as soon as we start it, I'm going to finish it. I'm not going to break any of it up. So, let's see what we got going on. It's just easier for me because it keeps up the level of immersion. If I do something and then go out and about and do other stuff and then come back to a DLC, I kind of lose immersion. So I want to be just fully immersed into it nonstop. Start from finish to end. Oh man. I don't think we have a shit ton more. Let's see if there's any new ones over here. No, 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 and no. Well, we got new ones over here with missions on it. Nimbus Cluster, Asari Colony. Ex-Cerberus is in Minos Wastelands, and we've already scanned that. Athena Nebula? I don't think we've been there. Ever. This is Asari. Oh, this is Asari Worlds then right here. And they're right by the fucking Citadel. Good on them. 100%. Valhallan Threshold. Sigurd's Cradle. Nimbus Cluster Friends. We don't have much at all. We only have 2 places. We can do this. Let's go to this Athena Nebula. And then Valhallan Threshold was something that we've already read last in the last game. The Far Rim. Wow, this is way less than what I thought. Athena Nebula, let's go. So this one is not just a fuel depot, it is a lot of stuff going on here. It's a lot. Yeah, sure the fuck is. We can do this over time. Jeez, it's 1, 2, okay. We'll start with the main area first. There's no Reapers here, so we can just scan then. No Reapers here at all.
I found something.
Yeah, the fuck it is. Well, not Reapers, but it's something. Tavura? Tavura is a hydrogen methane ice giant with a core of frozen ammonia and trace hydrocarbons. The world is named for an ancient Asari goddess of love, sex, travel, and law spheres of influence whose overlap initially battled human xenoanthropologists? What a word. Asari reproductive instincts are strongly exogamous, and before alien contact, their instincts sent the Asari roaming outside their kinship groups to avoid mating with relatives. The journeys necessitated a system of rules governing quests, fugitives, and alliances all over by the goddess Tuvera. Oh, it's a goddess. The Reapers have ignored Tuvera so far. Its science stations and moon-based mining equipment offered little strategic importance. It is likely that a destroyer will eventually be sent to exterminate any civilians. So most of the Asari worlds are good. Why are the Reapers leaving the Asari alone? Is that not strange? Maybe they're just waiting for last. Asari cruiser. Sibian? There's 100% here. Ooh. Or a Sunny. A Thame. A Thame is a hydrogen helium gas giant with spectacular rings. The planet's apparent magnitude varies when seen from Thesia, based on atmospheric conditions and relative distance to the ancient Asari. The mysterious star that shone in some months and disappeared in others was linked to fortune, and so it was named Athame, after the matriarch of the pantheon and a goddess of prophecy and fate. Athame's worship changed over time, eventually becoming the basis for the monotheist religion, in which her maiden, matron, and matriarch aspects oversaw all stages and roles in Asari society. When an Asari says by the goddess, they are referring to Athame. Oh, so this is who Liara believes in them, because she says it a lot. Like Jirani, the planet Athame served as a rallying point during the Reaper invasion, where fleeing Asari ships could discharge their drive cores so they could make another FTL jump. The Reapers were forced to chase the Asari away from the planet, buying Thesia valuable time. Oh, that's so interesting. Thesia's going to be in here then. It has to be. This is the Asari home system. Corinth. Wrapped in a crushing haze of hydrogen and methane, Corinth is named for an Asari goddess of war and hunting. The two being similar in the Asari mindset, the planet is particularly bright in Thesia's morning and evening skies, although to cast noticeable shadows on moonless nights. Understandably, warriors and hunters operating at night were grateful for Corinth's blessing. The planet was never heavily exploited for minerals. Early Asari explorers focused on the asteroid belt, and by the time robo-mining machines were created that could withstand the intense heat, more lucrative planets were already on the star charts. Modern charts record several scientific stations orbiting the planet, but it appears that all have been destroyed by the Reapers. Reapers really aren't here though. I guess they're just passing by and destroying shit. Destructive little worms. or big worms, big crayfish. Peries. The lifeless sister planet of Thesia lacks water or oxygen. It is covered instead with deserts, the air a mix of carbon dioxide and ethane. The manageable temperatures and gravity on Peries led to heavy exploitation for mining wealth in the beginning of the Asari Space Age. Today, Peries is largely mined out. Peries is named for an ancient Asari goddess of death, who was not seen as a maleficent figure, but as one who guided Asari spirits on their final journey. From home in the stars, she could grant an Asari who had lost a lover the ability to restore them to life in another body. This legend, heavily modified, formed the basis for a recent highly profitable human sim called Nicaea Corridor? The Reapers targeted Peries from orbit, its population too small to bother harvesting. Wreckage of the old dome cities and spaceports dot the landscape, so the Reapers just destroyed it from orbit, basically. Holy. They don't take it easy ever, do they? Janari is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for the ancient Asari goddess of seasons, storms, and agriculture. With the advent of Ciari religion, is that what they call it? Janari's holy day, Janaris, became largely secular, but it is still celebrated on the worlds with Asari influence. During the Reapers' attack on Thesia, the Asari Armada used Janari as a staging base for their hit-and-run attacks on the evading Reapers, striking, jumping to FTL to lose pursuers, and discharging from static into Janari's magnetic field as they prepared for another attack. This forced the Reapers to mount a counteroffensive to drive the Asari away from their planet, using ships that would otherwise have been hammering Thesia itself. Wait, so I didn't think the Reapers are here yet. Are we reading ahead of time, basically? The Reapers are going to come here eventually, so I'm not really taking it as a spoiler. They're going to come here and harvest all this eventually. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I wonder if we're kind of reading ahead of time. No, because why would the game give it to you right now if they don't want you to come and check it out? They want you to come and check it out, Thesia. The Asari homeworld has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have a remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crimes, or famine, riding a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies and Thesia's vast Element Zero reserves. Traces of Element Zero in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thesia has adopted to its presence. So everyone, that's why Thesia, or just Asari in general, are so naturally can just do biotics. Ezo is just in their water. They're just so used to it, they drink it. Crazy. Thesia's fortunes have been upended by the Reapers' assault. The communications infrastructure that form the backbone of society, democracies, have been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food. A move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper's strategy, since Husk alone have a difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. Yeah, you just pick them up, boop, dead, done for. So yeah. Population is 5.5 billion, and population orbital stations is 33,000. Population estimates are pre-invasion. So it's kind of just letting us know ahead of time that this is what's going to happen. This is basically what the write-up is when the Reapers fucking come to this area, because they're not here right now. At least it doesn't seem like it. Shall we go to another place? I mean, we can leave this place alone. I don't want to. I want to slowly come back here and read it all. This is 11%. We'll get it. I think we'll get it over time. We'll come there and keep reading that stuff. But the thing is, I don't want to go out and about and then come back. Like, go out and read one system and come back, because we're going to be wasting gas. Maybe I just don't feel like reading it right now. We'll read it soon. We'll get it all done soon, for sure. Let's go to Valhallan Threshold. At least we touched base with the first part of it. The Valhallan Threshold. We definitely read all of this stuff here.
Signal confirmed.
Let's see. That's gas. Is there even any planets here? I don't think there is. But regardless, let's go look at the other ones first. Let's go to Micah and then Paz. The Valhalla Threshold. Nothing new on any of these planets. I have a feeling it's gonna be up here though. No, completely wrong.
I found something.
Be nice, Reapers. No need. Scan. Look at this pretty pink planet. Give me some credits. Emergency fuel pods. Another war asset. Works for me. Oh, this is at 33%. Whoa. We got fuel, and there's got to be more fuel somewheres. Oh, there's it's a planet there.
Faster than light jump successful.
I don't think I've seen that planet. I've seen the other one, but I don't think I've seen that one. Shit. Fearless. Start scan. Don't worry about what we're doing, Reapers. Not a big deal. Element Zero Converter. We are getting so much resources, it's crazy. Whoa.
Evasion successful.
Take it easy. And then Paz. I'm pretty sure this place said it was Garvug. I remember Garvug. It might have something new on it, though. No, it doesn't have anything new. Okay.
Signal confirmed.
You knew there was something there. The only fucking planet. But this is a quest. There was a quest here on Garvug. One of the people gave us something on Garvug. Prothean data drives, the guy that was in the one area. The gentleman that was in the docking bay. Right here. Prothean data drives. Easy
Reapers
peasy.
eluded.
Reaper's done eluded. It was up top, wasn't it? Yeah, but there's no Reapers here. Is it just fuel here? 95 units of fuel. What in the actual fuck? Okay. Easy peasy. Well, we really don't have anything else. We can go and read the rest of the Asari ones. Just to get it, knock it all out. It might not even be that hard, to be honest. Before we go and commit to something else. Just to get it off our chest. The Nimbus cluster, we have the Asari colony, but we can read this when we go to the Asari colony. Let's go back and check some more. Let's knock a few more out. We don't have to knock them all out, but we probably will. I just want to get it done. I want to get it off our chest, you know? I want to get it done so we don't have to do it at some other point. We can knock a few out now and then wait. But we're going to lose out on some gas here. Look at this beautiful planet over here. The Sani. All these names are going to be kind of similar. The Sioni's surface is a desert of lime streaked with sodium banks. The only real feature of note are empty calderas scattered around the fault lines, suggesting Theosani was once more geologically active. While average temperatures are near habitable, Theosani has not retained a protective atmosphere and is thus a third-tier world unlikely to be terraformed. Ooh. Galactic. The system's only gas giant has rings laced with the faintest traces of Element Zero dust, likely from the extrasolar asteroid pulverized by a collision with the planet's moons. Collecting and refining the Element Zero in dust form is a long and costly process. The Elkos Combine sought the mineral rights to a Gallic from the matriarchs on Thesia, but the Reaper invasion stopped any deal from going through. The equipment here is undamaged by Reapers. The attack on Niasul's likely taking priority. I have a feeling that's probably the one we gotta scan. Niasul? Niasul is a lush planet with an overabundance of photosynthetic life, leading to oxygen concentrations greater than on most garden worlds. This is tolerable for a few hours, but soon oxygen toxicity becomes a real danger. Asari colonies here use breathers and sealable buildings. Niasul's economy centers on agribusiness and biotechnology. Many genetically modified crops have their origin here. Aware that the Reapers' plan of attack is to bombard industrial cities and enslave population centers, Niasul soldiers and civilians alike have retreated to the planet's impenetrable jungles. A terrestrial guerrilla war may not be able to push the Reapers off this planet, but it has proven successful at immobilizing the enemy and forcing them to commit more resources here for little gain. That's a really good plan. Let's just scan. Motherfucker, there's no Reapers at all here. How you gonna done do that? Krala? After half the crew of a survey ship died in a freak accident, the ship's captain named this desert planet Krala, after an ancient Asari demon of misfortune. Krala is said to delight in thwarting carefully laid plans at the last moment, tipping apparent successes towards utter disaster. Legend says she only targets those whose plans are long in the making, an obvious warning against hubris for a race whose plans tend to stretch over centuries. So it's not there, it has to be up here then. It's to be this one.
I found something.
Sure did. Reapers don't know me yet. What we got here? I keep wanting credits every time. But resources are just as good. Asari research ships. You know, resources are probably better. Let's be honest. Reapers. They're not even supposed to be here.
Faster than light jump successful.
I guess they're just everywhere. Maybe they're not. So what is the Reaper signifying then? If they're not... Okay,
Evasion successful.
if this first area doesn't have a Reaper on it, is it still signifying that the Reapers are probably still here, but they may not be here in force? Maybe that's signifying that they're here in force. Makes sense. So they're probably still here. Look at all these fucking planets here. Look at this one. Lucia? The Krogan rebellions began the Asari colony of Lucia. After centuries of unabated expansion, the Krogan finally forced the Council's hand when they tried to annex this world. Aware that in a generation Lucia could be a staging base for an invasion of Thezia, the Council came to the colony's defense. They cut the Krogan supply lines off at Thezia's mass relay and inflicted heavy casualties. The Krogans here surrendered, but others across the galaxy were enraged. Lucia became the catalyst for a much greater war, so the Krogan tried to take this world first, and the Asari beat the shit out of them. And they didn't take that loss too kindly, and then that's when the invasion happened. More than a millennium later, Lucia finds itself once again in danger. The Asari have lost the high ground of space. The colony's webbing defense grid remains at least partially functionable. Land, sea, and air forces are striking wherever they can, determined to resist until the end. Colony founded in 505 BCE, population 2.2 billion. Population estimate is pre-invasion. Capital is Manoi. Have to be something there. Let's check here. Motherfucker. Venice? Could have swore it was something there. The ice giant Venice is the outermost gas giant of the Tyrannos system. It is likely formed much closer to the system star and mitigated outward over time. A debris field of scrap metal near the planet suggests Reapers have been here. Reapers marked it on the planet. Reapers have been here. You know, it's probably over here. Where the anomaly is. Niogolin? Niogolin is a hydrogen-helium gas giant. The Reapers have destroyed its fueling infrastructure. During the Lucia campaign that started the Krogan rebellions, Niogolin was the site of Krogan overlord Krennic's ultimate defeat. As his flagship was discharging its drive core and undergoing repairs, an Asari commando team snuck on board and detonated resonant warp bombs, sacrificing their lives to destroy the vessel through explosive decompression. Sorries are fucking badass. Pronoia? Words are so hard. Pronoia is a methane ammonia gas giant, notable for the large deposits of platinum discovered by Lucia's colonists on its largest moon. Asari have been selling the precious metals used in some medical equipment to the Serta Foundation for less than its market value. The discount may have single-handedly saved Serta from bankruptcy, a debt that is rapidly being repaid galaxy-wide through Serta's humanitarian efforts. The Reaper presence in the system has no doubt cut off supplies to the Foundation. Let's try this one.
Signal confirmed.
Scan. Shall we say it? I'm not going to say it this time. I won't say it this time because maybe if we don't say it, we'll actually get it. What is it? Asari cruiser Nephrine. Was it money? I'm just going to play it
Reapers
safe.
eluded.
Let's elude them. Because they were coming over in a terror of speed. Hell, we're about halfway done. We might as well finish it all. I still don't know which path to
Faster
take. That's
than
kind of
light jump
why.
Successful.
Another reason why I'm just reading about, trying to figure stuff out here as we go. Because I don't know if I want to do side missions or if I just want to start the Omega DLC. I wanted at least do the first part. Because, see, we'll discuss it after we read all this. Let's stay into the mode. Narati? Or Naughty? Naughty is a rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere. Thick clouds have created a runaway greenhouse effect. Locking in the brutal heat from its yellow-white star Vernio, much of the Narati's surface is brittle rock with deposits of molten metal. Prometheus. Within 3 years, Prometheus will slam into a neighboring planet, Cetera, and suffer an apocalyptic transformation. Asari explorers searching for life in Prometheus hydrocarbon morass were relieved to find none. Prometheus methane-ethane atmosphere is likely to ignite when it mingles with Ceteria's oxygen, and both planets will shatter under the force of the collision. Oh, doesn't sound good. Ceteria? Ceteria's atmosphere retains a modest amount of oxygen, but it is too hot to support life that relies on liquid water. This is fortunate because projections show that Ceteria will collide with Prometheus, a planet crossing its orbit within the next 3 years. The impact is expected to pulverize both worlds while forming new asteroids and moons. The Asari have constructed research stations at safe distances to record this rare event. Oh. Naughty, we read that one already. There's nothing on none of them planets there. Tritogeneth? The Asari have set up research stations on the largest moon of Tritogeneth, a gas giant, in order to observe the eventual collision of Promus and Cetera. A Reaper troop transport can be seen here, indicating that the Reapers sent a small force to capture or kill the station's staff. Why did they not destroy the station outright is a mystery. It could be that the direct collision of the two planets is so rare that even the Reapers wish to observe the results. Really, you think? Glorious results. That's what they're thinking. Maybe they're just thinking that it's going to destroy everything, probably. Lisa? Elisa's ring gas giant composed of hydrogen, helium, and traces of ammonia. It has 26 moons, but the Asari extracted the most valuable resources deposits from all of them long ago. The facilities have largely been forgotten in the face of greater excitement among the system's inner planets. Let's try this one.
I found something.
Damn right you kids. You always find stuff. You better have found that one thing. The fuck? Can't go any farther. That was weird. This thing is all the way... Whoa, that's strange. Hesperia period statue. I feel like that is something of a quest. Of course, it's a quest. But I feel like that's something that we got on a Citadel just recently. Whoa!
Evasion successful.
Rein it in, Reapers! You can't catch me. The Reapers really pick up speed, though. They're slow at first. Whoa.
Reapers
Pick it up.
eluded.
We're at 77%. We have one more. We might as well finish it off. Pretty good. These have been some interesting planets learned about the Asari like this. The Asari and the Krogan are such interesting species in the galaxy, are they not? Nausea? Scans show little of value on Nausea aside from a sizable copper deposit near the equator. The only landmark of note is the wreck of a Krogan freighter, a remnant of attacks on the system during the latter half of the Krogan rebellions. Easy peasy. I don't know how to say that one. Ilmos? Maybe? The once Ristorian reserves of Ilmos, something silent there, maybe the N, have long been mined out, mostly by remote Asari drones that operate well enough in the planet's heat and trace atmospheric pressure. There is little reason to visit this harsh world unless further deposits are discovered. I mean, nothing of note here, really. We ever read that one over there, did we not? Yeah. Xelium. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Xelium once provided fuel for ships flying to and from Sanvis. The equipment here was noted for its efficiency. Business flourished in its orbital stations, which promised roomy bunks, hydroponic foods, and attention from charming Asari hostesses while ships refueled. Whoa. So you come and refuel here and you're gonna get things and stuff. Nice things and stuff. These stations are now blasted metal. There is no fuel aid or comfort here. Fucking Reapers done ruined it all. That sounded like an awesome stop for fuel, to be honest. Sanvis. The hospitable nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, temperate climate, and sprawling wilderness of Sanvis made the planet a popular tourist destination. Large tracts of untamed forest surrounding the capital drew in millions of sightseers, game hunters, and biologists. The Asari, mindful of how rapid expansion has damaged the ecologies of other planets, restricted settlements. After destroying the colony's navy and anti-air defenses, Reapers landed infantry units to subjugate the local population. Destroyers kept watch in orbit, the capital ships apparently elsewhere fighting bigger battles. Colony founded in 544 BCE, population 975 million pre-invasion. And capital is Athea. That's gotta be the one to scan, you know it is.
Signal confirmed.
It's fucking this one. Tricolon? Tricolon is a small rock planet that was home to a centuries-old Asari venture called the Tiri Supercollider. The massive particle accelerator encircled the entire planet at an orbital distance. When political sea change among the Asari republics led to funding cuts, human scientists stepped in with the credits and labor to finish the project, renaming it the Suskine Supercollider. It came online just days before the Reaper invaded the galaxy. When the Reapers entered the system, they dispatched a swarm of capital ships towards Tricolon, treating the Supercollider as a greater threat than the Asari naval fleet stations at Sanvis. They blasted it apart, sending debris hurtling to Tricolon's surface. Several ships carrying Supercollider staff escaped before the Reapers hit. Why the Reapers have it out for humanity so much? I guess because of Shepard, they see the value of humanity. And they want to take humanity out before anything. I mean, they took the Batarians out first, but that was just a fucking speed bump for them. Their ultimate goal, humanity. Asari engineers. Well, you can't beat that, really. 50%? Well, I think we done read it all here. We sure the fuck have. There's gas somewheres in here. Gonna be up here, you know it? No? I would love if it's down here. Oh, there it is. You hear the beep?
Faster
It made
than
a little,
light jump successful.
it made a little beeping noise when we got onto it. Like that. You hear it? Boom. I'll take that fuel and love it. You guys take the tails.
Evasion successful.
Tail lights. 100%. We did it. Well, I think we should go over and check out the Quarian area. The Quarian and Geth area and see what the hell's going on. We probably won't start a main mission fully. We're gonna read this area when we go to investigate the Asari colony. The ex-Cerberus scientists, well, we've already done that one. So we're golden. Go to Dock 42. The Far Rim. Let's check out the Far Rim. Let's see what's going on here. Because if you think about it, we've already read the Far Rim, friends. We don't really need to read any of these planets. Let's just check and I'll check and see if there's anything new on them. Yeah, see, not even Haystrom. This is the planet. This is the stuff with Haystrom, and Haystrom don't even have anything new. So nothing new was on any of these planets whatsoever. And it makes you wonder if anything's going to be out and about in there. Matt, let's go out here and check this out first. Just scan about. Because all of this stuff... There's nothing in this planet. Yeah, it's just Geth space stuff. Something we've already read. Oh, that one was interesting. I remember that one. You fuckers play me for a fool? Oh, look how fast they are.
Reapers eluded.
They played us for a fool, didn't they? Because there's nothing out here. Not even gas.
Faster
Reapers.
than light jump successful.
Are there others? Yeah, there's nothing in this planet. Damn, we wasted some fuel coming out here.
Successful.
Shitty. I'm sure we'll be fine. We can dock back on the Citadel if we have to. Let's go speak to the Quarians. Because this reminds me of, look, it's a Quarian envoy ship. It reminds me of the time when Rex and Victus and the Solarian Dalatrass got together onto the Normandy. And they had a speech. I wonder if it's going to be something like that. Well, they had talks. Quarian envoy ship. The diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. Whoa! How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight beamed to the Normandy. Let's not dock yet because let's read this quest first. Shore leave. Bolus Ambassador, we got all types of shit. Perseus Vale. The Quarian fleet offers both technical specialists and support ships to assist with the Crucible, meet the Quarian admirals, and obtain their help in the war effort. What if it's just a bump and grab? You meet them, you get the allies, you were good to go. Maybe. Let's dock. What's the worst that can happen? Let's see.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I had hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Tell me about your history. Yeah, why not? Tell me about your history.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them?
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
The Quarians were wrong, I agree. Well, now that we know about the Geth, we can safely say they were kind of wrong at this point, but the Quarians don't fully know it like we know it at this point. And that's so odd that Shepard basically knows more about the Geth because of Legion than all the rest of the Quarians.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Invading was a mistake. Don't invade the Geth. I still think it's a mistake, but they do need their homeworld back, so I understand. Can we understand together? I mean, yeah. We can all understand that. Okay, at first, when I was doing Tally's loyalty mission, it felt like it was just a bad idea because the Reapers were coming eventually. And it felt like a bad idea because we wanted the Quarians to fight the Reapers with us. But little did I know is that the Quarians, they can't really fucking colonize anything else. At the moment, nothing is like their homeworld. They need their homeworld to fully rebuild and build back up their immune system. They've tried to build other places, but it just didn't work out. Invading was a mistake. I disagree. I still think invading was a mistake. Because the Geth are peaceful. They really are. At least that's what Legion says. Unless it's the heretics aren't peaceful.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Letting you retreat, and then you counterattack? Yeah, you should retreat after that. You can counterattack all you want. But I think you should retreat. Try to save your numbers, and... Well, we shut off the signal, then... Hell. So the fucking Reapers are still turning the Geth, somehow. They came in and indoctrinated again. So, let's sit and discuss. Because if we didn't blow up the heretics, they would have probably more numbers, the Reapers would. Because the heretics willingly went. These other ones are probably being enslaved, they're probably being indoctrinated. Maybe that's what I'm hoping by saying letting you retreat, counterattack.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Talizora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
There she is! She's an Admiral! Whoa! Fitting.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
You are.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
I came for your fleet. I want to help. Yeah, I want to help the Quarians. We did come for the fleet, but I kind of really love the Quarians. They're so interesting. I know I said it a little earlier that the Asari and the Krogans are so interesting, but the Quarians are too. I hope there's like Quarian areas that we can just read some of their planets and just learn more. I want to help, Tally. For you.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an Admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the Admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Well, this is everything that I was hoping for. Priority, get the dreadnought. I was hoping for... We got Tali Zora. I was kind of just hoping for a, Oh, fuck. Oh, this is the Haestrom place. Where's the Geth Dreadnought at? Perseus Vale, we went there before too. We did both of these. Well, friends. Let's go and talk to them. I was hoping for something like this. I was kind of hoping for a break. Just something small. And... well, it was really... I wanted to see Tali. I won't lie. I want to do so... I don't fully want to commit to a main mission right now. But I wanted to see Tali, and I was hoping for something like... the negotiations with the Krogan and Turians and stuff. Because we... okay, we didn't have to go to Surkesh right away. We didn't. I think we did other stuff right after we got the diplomats on the ship.
Commander?
Trainer? Let's go and talk to people. I want to talk to Tali. Where's she at? She's in the war room with Admiral Ron is in the war room. Oh, it's so cool having all the Quarians on the ship. So Ron's going to be here like Victus. And Tali's going to be here like Rex. Fucking badass, man. I love this shit so much. You guys got anything?
Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. I don't think they have anything. Was that not considered fully a mission? So, makes me wonder if this is going to be timed. Because, listen, if it's not timed, which it probably won't be, because it's a main priority mission. I don't think you can fail a priority mission. Now that we got this priority mission on board and we got Tali, because this is really what I was hoping for, we can go off and do whatever the hell else we want to. I really just wanted to get... I was hoping that we were going to see Tali. I really was. But Tali, I hope your fate is not like Rex's. Because now she's an admiral and she's not going to be able to fucking join the crew. Probably. Tali, you're right here where Rex is. He left a stench here.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
I wonder if they're going to lose more numbers if we don't fucking go and do this now, though. Shit. Hell, maybe we might want to consider doing the dreadnought, then. Tali's history, war history, back with the Quarians and Legion. I want to hear about Legion.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Damn. Chorus, all this time, he was kind of an asshole to us in Tali's Tali's loyalty mission. But in the end, he might be the good guy to go with.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
You kind of just pushed into it. After Rael Zora died, they pushed you right into it. You've done a lot though, Tali. It's so crazy they go from her putting her on trial with Rael about studying Geth, and they put her into the admiral seat now. I love it that she's still talking to Legion, I really do. I love that. That is so awesome. She doesn't want this war no more. She was kind of wanting the war in a second game. Legion changed it. Legion changed everything. I bet you Legion didn't just change Tali or Shepard. He probably changed all of us. Seriously, ever since we talked to Legion, I look at the Geth so much different. Or just synthetics in general so much different. It seems so interesting because now, well, Legion was one of my favorite companions, just like Morton in the second game, and I gotta know if he's still somewheres around. He's gonna have to pop up at some point, right? They have to. Mass Effect's letting us see all the companions again. Tali's history, war history, and back with the Quarians.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
What?
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Yeah, don't sell yourself short. You fucking deserved it. You're the best admiral on the board. You're the most qualified to be admiral. You should be the fucking queen of the Quarians.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Hell, does it work for Reapers? Because that sounds really fucking good.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Back with the Quarians.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
Can you join me? We didn't get this with Rex. We might be able to get Tally.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
It's possible. Alright, Tally.
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
I sure the fuck do. 100%. So, we didn't get that option with Rex. She seems just as important as Rex at this point. I wonder why we never got an option to recruit Rex again. Well, Rex... I guess Rex is a bit more important in his role than Tally's role, but they're both really important. I love that she's here. I love it. I just love hearing her voice.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
We will, I think, in about a year, probably.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Okay. Civilian fleet? Oh, she's telling us about all the fleets. This is cool.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and life ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Who has the largest fleet?
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
That's crazy. Honestly, why are we gonna say that's crazy? Because that's smart. Why wouldn't it be smart? I think humanity and all the rest of them should do the same fucking thing too. I think everyone should fight if they're capable of fighting.
Use what you've got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
Damn.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
The fucking council would shit their small clothes if they knew what the Quarians were doing. With all their... with how they built up their fleets. The Treaty of Farrison, was that what it's called? I think that's what it's called, where you can get 5 dreadnoughts, the Turians, the 3 Asari, the 2 Solarian, 1 human, something like that. They didn't even have the Quarians in there. What are Quarians just about rival the Turians?
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
We already asked her who has the largest fleet. Oh, Nakaba. Admiral Zen?
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
Take it easy, Ron.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
It makes me wonder, because, well, let's go talk to Tally before we discuss Next episode and things. Well, to be fair, I kind of want to walk around the Normandy first. Let's go around the Normandy and just check in with people.
Commander.
Hey, ladies. Have a good day. We'll check in with people and see if anything... Hey, sir.
Commander.
Hey, trainer. Let's go to the crew deck and see if anything did come up. Because if Garrus... Well, if Garrus is still standing here...
Good to have Caden back. We can always use a friendly gun.
We got... Tally on board too, Garrus. We sure the fuck do. We probably won't have anything.
Greetings, Commander.
Hello again.
Hello again, Liara. And then it was just Chakwas. I can imagine she don't have anything besides... Go on... to the Citadel and get the medical stuff. Let's just check. Just to play it safe.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
See you, Chakwas.
Speak to Tact.
We got her off again. Sorry, ma'am. We got stuff to do. What's up, Caden?
Can't wait to get back out there.
He's ready. We're gonna have to take Caden on the next mission. For sure. We're gonna have Reeves for days. Oh, we still got Reeve, remember? We picked up Reeve for a bonus power. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. We got all the engineers down at Allers and Javik. Nothing?
Power grid is in the green. Nothing to report, Commander.
I guess it's not really showing it as a true mission. It's not even counting it as a mission at all.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it really isn't. So we'll go up to, hold on, we'll talk to Allers, and then we'll go down and talk to our fellas in the shuttle bay, and then we'll go up and call Tally, and then we'll strategize what the hell we're gonna do next. What's up, Allers?
Commander.
Take it easy, Allers. Have a good day. Okay, that makes sense. That works for me. I'm happy it was just a minor little bump and grab to get Tally and the rest of the Quarians on board. Now we know what the hell's going on.
Good to see you, Commander.
You too, Steve. It's always a pleasure, sir.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Okay, everyone's golden. Let's go up and call Tally up and talk to her because it'd be nice to actually talk in private. Tally!
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
People die, accept it? Oh, man. It's not your responsibility? I don't want to say this, but I guess now that she's an admiral, she had some responsibility in making paths for people's survival, but not every life is her responsibility. It might be your responsibility to motivate, though. But don't be so hard on yourself, I'd say.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Causing trouble on the Normandy, are they? Tally, you're so qualified for it. Energy drain! We got energy drain already! Well, the Old Faithful. We can go to the Old Faithful ability if we want. Oh, I'm so curious to see what energy drain looks like in this game, too. Friends, we need to make a path for next episode. I'm kind of torn. I really am. I am very torn because now that we kind of committed to this a little bit, it would feel kind of strange to maybe go off and leave that dreadnought being fucking just wiping out the Quarians. I need to know. I need to know if this mission has implications on time limit or if we can go off and do other things. Because I won't lie, this is exactly what I was envisioning and hoping that if we did something with the Quarians, if we did this mission, we would get some kind of insight on Tally. I didn't know that all the admirals were going to come on board, but I guess, well, we got something going on. Well, I didn't really know that Tally was going to be an admiral at that. Here we are. I was hoping to see Tally, though. And, well, we seen Tally. I kind of wanted to get her on board. You know what I'm thinking, though? This is what I thought. I thought it was going to be around the same as when we first talked to Rex. When we first talked to Rex, we brought him on board, but we didn't go off. Did we? Maybe we did, actually. Yeah, I think, no. Damn, I'm mistaken then. I guess I was thinking about after we first talked to Rex, because Rex came on the Normandy, and then we went right to Surkesh. Literally a cutscene right to Surkesh, I believe. This one... Okay, so I was thinking about the second part, after Surkesh, as in the build-up to priority to Chunka. So this is going to be a build-up to something, but I wonder if this is timed, as in if we don't go and do it now, we're going to lose a bunch of Quarians, because this Dreadnought's just tearing them apart. But I was hoping to get Tally on board, or at least talk to Tally. Well, here we are, we have Tally on board. Now if we go off and do other missions, we have Tally on here, and maybe she'll have a dialogue. Possibly? You know how Rex had dialogue? He would call people over to intercom and stuff? I'm curious. Now. But anyways, I was thinking about doing the first part of this, and then kind of taking a break from the mission, and then going off and doing the Omega DLC and them side missions, and then finally committing back to the Quarian Pass. So I was thinking about doing the first part of this, if we can break it up, possibly. Then going off and doing 2 of them side missions, and then after them 2 side missions, going off and doing the Omega DLC. And then after the Omega DLC, coming back to this quest that we have left here. But that seems to be so much to do, and just leaving this Dreadnought out there in the dust. We have 2 side missions that are out there. I wonder if they're timed. So far, the only thing that got brought up that was, after we did the missions, it was brought up that Jack's mission was timed. And then it was brought up after we did the bomb mission on Tuchanka that mission was timed. I can see why the bomb mission was timed. Because if we waited to do priority to Chunka, that bomb probably would have went off and killed a shit ton of people after we done cured the genophage. But is any of these missions on the galaxy timed at the moment? I don't know. Let's see, I kind of want to do this Geth Dreadnought one. I wonder if we can just get away with doing the Geth Dreadnought one and then splitting it. But should we split it? Or should we take the Quarian one farther? It all comes down to these side missions here, if these side missions are timed or not. See, I kind of wouldn't mind doing the Omega DLC, and I'm not... It's not going to be bad, even if we wait and do the... Let's say we wait and do the Omega, and we do these 2 side missions, and we do the Quarian and Geth conflict and see it through. Even if we see all these missions through, we could possibly do Omega after that. But then, honestly, once we do that, we're going to get close to doing Bryson's, too. Damn, maybe we should have just did Omega first, before seeing the Quarians here. It's hard to say. I kind of really just need to know if anything's timed, if we can kind of split things up at the moment. If we can go off and do other things, without this Dreadnought just unleashing hell on the Quarians and failing something. Anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.